Georgia are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now this could be a chance. Georgia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bischa, there's the crossfield ball, and it's Gaia. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Jose Gaia in acres of space out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Grimaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Cunha is in a really good position out wide. He's got away. Sofal, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Looking to play him in. Modric. Matheus Cunha. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Grimaldo.
Substitution.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Matheus Cunha. Modric. Çalhanoğlu. Played right into his path. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Kubasi. This is a promising build-up. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe! No, just not quite. Jose Gaya going forward. Modric. Good running, strong and purposeful. That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. And here's Çalhanoğlu. And the shot! It's a loose ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. And it's Gaya. Çalhanoğlu. And he's being shifted off it. Mohamed Salah. Floated through. And he's taking no chances there. Gaya. Çalhanoğlu. That's Paredes. Over to the right flank. Sufal. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's forced to go back. Looking for options, for movement. Messi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Paredes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this?
Added time.
Very nicely done. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Falcao. Coming on
Down to business again.
Number 14.
Georgia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu getting forward. Georgia different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Stuani gets on his bike and on the move. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared away. Yamal. Can he get it through? Threads one in. Messi pokes it out wide. Sofal cuts it out. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now it's Visca.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Yamal. And they can counter here. Cafu. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
The attendance for this match was
Camavinga, and it's Messi.
61,052.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Safal. Georgia, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a promising position. Ronaldo goes looking wide. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. Serginho gets it clear. And that is a little undercooked.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's Stuani! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, given away. Referee's given a throw. Pressing high and with purpose. Kubasi. Now he's off and running. Cafu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Modric. Oh, such a clever touch. No way he was going to let him past.
Georgia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Number 3 coming up.
Modric. Number 11. Çalhanoğlu. Number 5. Visca.
Ronaldo
Number 6.
plays it short.
Leandro Paredes. Coming on the field. Number 23.
That is heading for the middle.
Danny Parejo.
And
Number
now they can
34.
spring out of defence.
Xhaka. Number 4. Number 15. Matic. Substitutions taking place.
Serginho. Matic. And this is Stuani. Meza. And here's Parejo.
That's good play from him.
That's an excellent interception. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Xhaka. Meza. Now that looks a decent ball. Parejo, there's the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Van Dijk.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Xhaka. He is through here. Hoisted in. They'll have to settle for that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. And that gets things running. There is the lithe figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on.
And this is Modric. Tonali.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. João Pedro! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Georgia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. João Pedro. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's been shipped out wide. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Tries to pass it through. Bischa, and it's Modric. Can he get onto this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. First quarter of an hour gone. Çalhanoğlu. And back to the keeper. That is good alertness. Matic. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Modric. Steaming on goalwards. Georgia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro. Marquinhos is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. What a save from Muslera! Matic.
Georgia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bischa. Modric. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. Çalhanoğlu. João Pedro.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he finish? It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Georgia with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through? Taken back almost at once. Georgia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's good running with the ball. Çalhanoğlu, Modric. Ah, that's a fine interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Çalhanoğlu is standing over this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. And he's going direct. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He has kept it out. What great reactions. Oh, well played. João Pedro, now it's Kane. Tries to play it through. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Sensational from Kane! A finish right from the top draw. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So again, we have parity. That's it, 45 minutes up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Modric. Great vision. Lovely, real chance! And that's in! And they've got their lead back. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Georgia leading now. Now it's Shevchenko. Modric. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Modric. Çalhanoğlu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a really well-measured ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Nottingham dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Sufal. And it's Matic. He's looking wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ah, such a clever touch. Dumfries. Tonali. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Lukaku. Sufal. Over to the right flank. Sufal. And this is Lukaku. Shot, shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well read, nice interception. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chips it through. Pass is just off target.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's intervened well there.
Nottingham really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Getting up there! And it's in! Into the lead once more! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So
Modric.
changes afoot here, and from
Number
both
11,
sides.
Çalhanoğlu.
Well, this is what we've been
Number
waiting for.
19,
Yeah, all their effort
Number
pays off
5,
in the end. It just took that
Isha.
extra bit of dynamism
Number
to get them the
15,
goal they craved.
Matic. Coming on the field, number 23, Danny Pereira. Number 34,
Sufal finding himself in
Xhaka.
space.
Number 22,
It's a
number
pretty
4,
loose pass.
Number 6,
Hazard.
Paredes.
Nottingham are
Substitution.
looking to break at pace. Dumfries. Dumfries is onto this. Crosses it in. Oh, he's big chance! And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
Terrific effort! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Georgia, there's the shot! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Georgia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Reminder today that parking in the area...
Lukaku. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to Signal
The excitement
Iduna
already palpable. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Well, we're on the way.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Modric. Grimaldo picks it up now. He's rising! Lukaku finds himself offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Yamal. Yamal has it out wide and in space. That is Stuta! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. Yamal goes short. He's a sharp little ball here. Loft, oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Matic. More and more pressure on the ball here. Gerrard. Çalhanoğlu. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. Marquinhos eases the ball away from him. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Delivers the ball. Towering header! And again, that is frustrating.
Borussia Dortmund really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Georgia have the chance to go the other way. Grimaldo. That's an imaginative pass. Dink through, and it's made its way to him. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out wide. And he's gone looking for safety. He's found a way through. Georgia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's going right the way across. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Ball in towards the middle. Not the most accurate pass. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Matic promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bischa. Now Modric. Çalhanoğlu. That's a shade optimistic. Safal shifted it to the flank. Grimaldo. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through.
That was lovely, that.
Grimaldo picks it up out wide. Georgia have their second corner now. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Delivers with whip. Georgia have their third corner. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bischa. Çalhanoğlu. Very nicely done. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kaká aims beyond the defence. Goes down, but nothing given. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Lukaku. Well, played right into his path. He's got away. Deftly away. Matic kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gerrard.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
It's a goal kick. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
So right back into the action.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marquinhos. Modric. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Modric.
Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Kaká. He has a look up, and it's played in. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, what has happened here? Costa Curta. Gerrard. So, what can they make of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Foul.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Plays it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now, can they get him away? He's getting up there! Not a bad try by any means.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Çalhanoğlu. Grimaldo. Swung over. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kaká conjures time and space where few can. And here's Çalhanoğlu. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a big far post.
That was travelling. Costa Curta. And Jamal. Matic. That's a sharp pass. And that's a dangerous big chance! And he's stuck it away! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So
Modric.
changes afoot here, and from
Number
both sides.
11, Çalhanoğlu.
Georgia have
Number
penetrated for the
15,
first time.
Matic.
Well, when the going gets tough,
Number
etc.,
3, Alex
they can still
Grimaldo.
turn this round, I think.
Number 18,
Chance!
Lukaku.
Glorious! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Beckenbauer. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Distributed tidily. Corner it is. So their 4th corner of the game. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Xhaka. Oh, well played, well played. Georgia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. He's in a great position here. Paredes. And it's a foul. Marquinhos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's destined for the flank. And it's Xhaka. Nice looking ball. And that's a throw-in. He is through here. Now it's Kaká, and it's played in here. Muslera claims it, safe hands. No, he refuses to take the bait. Tries to play it through. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And a header! And it's in! Deep into injury time! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And that is that. Georgia pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. While there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo Química Arena. We're up and running then. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Now it's Visca. Now that looks a decent ball. The ball's getting up there!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? It's Van Basten! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's superb. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come to nothing. Davids, De Bruyne, Serginho, Van Bouten, Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Stuani. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. But that has not gone well. Paredes.
Georgia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No way through. Dumfries looking to play him in. Paredes chooses to go crossfield. Bischa, and it's a foul. Now Modric. Van Basten gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, played right into his path. Paredes. Granit Xhaka. Bischa. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. Played towards the other side. Knocks it out wide. Flings in across. Tries to get it clear. And he's chosen to go back. It's a throw-in. Modric providing an outlet on that flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Van Basten, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. FC Tokyo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. FC Tokyo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries one from range!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Stuani. Spread to the right, and it's a foul. That has found him in acres of space. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls.
Georgia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And this is Stuani. Pass has gone astray, but they've got it again. Over to the right flank. Played into the box. Jose Gaya getting this one clear. Stuani. Modric. And it's a foul. Now it's Stuani, looking for the run. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Xhaka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Stuani. Look at the space here. Straight shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Georgia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Modric. Sofal. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And it's Belletti, looking for options for movement. Crosses it in. And he's straight offside. Paredes. Gaia. He's got away. FC Tokyo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Oh, good effort! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He is through here! Header! And a neat finish! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substituição em andamento.
Georgia choosing to make the first change. Georgia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Georgia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Semenyo. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Hangs in a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bischa. Falcao. Granit Xhaka.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Gaia. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jose Gaia just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's managed to get free. And straight back out. Oh, that is a nice touch. De Bruyne! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 24. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Camisa 22.
Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Belletti. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that.
Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Gets the shot away! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
That's an imaginative pass. Pass is just off target. And here's Messi. Played out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Granit Xhaka. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. Space for him to turn and look. Xhaka. Oh, easy pickings there. Davids. Now it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And there's a goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Georgia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Ball's gone out of play.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Lovely bit of skill.
7.
Sofal does really well there. He is strong.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Granit Xhaka. Now Visca spread it left. And he's picked it up out wide. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! He's got a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your reflections. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marco Reus. He's a nightmare for defenders, not only because he's got such a good turn of pace, but also because he's so very direct. Take a minute to wonder about whether he's going to cut in or head for the byline, and before you know it, he's whipping a cross in and you're in trouble. He's also extremely versatile and capable of playing anywhere along that front line.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. And it's Lukaku. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Over to the right flank. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. That is a great pick out. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Schneider. Gensler-Bierli have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Sofal. Modric. Approaching the half-hour mark. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Visca. Modric. He's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. delivers the... Oh, good effort! It's there! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Georgia have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Visca. Some good work on the right flank here. He's in plenty of space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So
Lukaku! Upamecano clears without hesitation. Georgia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Engages and forces him off the ball. Safal. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Where it came from. A quick look, thought about, goes for the shot! And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Georgia go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Georgia have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Georgia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. Safal. Visca looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Royce. Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, that's nice. Gençlerbirliği keep calm in the face of danger. Modric! Off the post! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high...
Big chance! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Georgia are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's played in low. Rijkaard. Now it's Shevchenko. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ball's gone out of play. Çalhanoğlu. Alex Grimal. And a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending was strong and firm. Çalhanoğlu, that's destined for the flank. Matic, strong running down that left flank. And it's a foul. Now Visca, Modric, tries to play it through. Swings in, he's rising! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Schneider. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Ronaldinho.
Cazorla.
Substitution in progress.
No way through. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. Looking to play him. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? Safal. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. Shevchenko. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Visca. Falcao. Cazorla! And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Cazorla. Granit Xhaka. Now there's a fine ball. Showing good feet. He's looking wide. Alexander-Arnold did well to stay calm there. Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Olise receives it in a wide position. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. He is through here. It's a sweeping cross. Parejo. And that will be it. Georgia can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. it.